Ready? Okay, good morning, ladies. I'm going to try and show you, I'm going to attempt to show you how to use the templates today so that you can start learning to be a format editor. Now, I don't know everything about it, and what I do know is self-taught, so bear with me. But I use the free templates for OpenOffice. Okay, so now what do I Google, Sarah?
OpenOffice templates.
Open, whoops, Office templates. I hope that you can see this because you don't want a virus. It's this one, right? That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then when you get there, you're gonna want to type in book, right? Or no. Okay, go down here.
Go to search.
Oh, okay. Go to search. Where's the search? I don't see search. Oh, search. Okay, and then book, right?
Put Lulu.
I'll put Lulu. So in your search bar, you want to put Lulu because that's who we use. And we want a novel. So
Go up. Over on the side.
writer.
Mm-hmm.
Click on writer on the side. Okay, pocket size. Cafe pressed US letter size. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I know it only has 1 star. It's just because people don't review it. Then you download here where it says download template. 50 other things are going to pop up that are going to tell you download this, download. Don't touch any of those. Just wait. It will download eventually. Did it go? Yeah. See, there it went. Just click on it and it'll open up and open up. There you go. Forgive my smoking. And no, I'm really kind of not going to really truly apologize for it. Okay, you've got your template up. See, there's a small line on the top there. Then you have this big place where your words go, and you have a small line on the bottom. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to insert manual break. It says page break. Okay. Insert manual break. Okay. Insert manual break. Okay. Now we're going to go up here to the top because the first one's not going to, you're not going to get, you're not going to be able to use the fields on the top because this is your first page and that's usually your cover page. So we're, today in Libra we have, hold on, we have Knave of Hearts. That's a lovely story. Actually, it's not a lovely story, it's a very sad, scary, terrible, dark, vicious story because that's what I'm good at. Alright, so I can go over here, I can change my font if I want to. Of course, you knew that already. Let's just say we're going to do it in Adobe. Okay, and put Knave.
No. Not
No.
can.
No. Are you sure? I'm dyslexic, you know. Knave of Hearts. And I'm not going to put my subtitle on there, though I can. You know, I can go down here and I can change the size of the font and everything else. Because this is just an example. So I want that centered. And I can just take that, click on the one, and I can put that right there. And put even my name under there, which in this book it would be 20. Got it. Okay. So, now, when we get to the second page, we're going to do our copyright page. Let me show you real quick how to put your copyright on there. Insert special character. You see this little bar up here? Under insert special character. Click on that. And there's your copyright symbol. Oh, we put it there twice. We didn't need that many of them. Now, let's say we typed out all of our, do not, all rights reserved. Let's say we've done that. This is what I really need to show you because this is the important part. The thing about it is you can do it differently on the left pages and the right pages, but I really have had it explained to me 1,000 times and I don't understand it. So basically what I want to do is I want to click on this little bar that's above where my text goes. I want to insert, field, and there I want to put my author. And it's going to put in Angel Dunworth, but I don't like that, so I'm just going to put in Hatter, right? And then I'm going to tab it, and let's say the book is Naval Parts, right? No. Apparently, I need to change the title of this book, because I misspelled it 1,000 times, and I know how to spell this, so I may have to change the book cover. It's all funny. Because I think he just wants to be Jack of Hearts and not Naval Parts, because, I don't know, maybe he thinks it's him. Okay, so, then you can center that, and then that's going to show up on every other page. See? See how that did that on every page? Now when you get down, click off that, underneath at the bottom, there's, oh wait, I'm sorry, that's the title page. Underneath on the bottom, there's just like a little bar, right? And all you have to do for that is insert, field. I forget which one, I forget if it's page count or page number that actually will put it there. I think it's page number. And then we're going to put that centered also. The thing, you're going to see this little funny blue, or like it's like highlighted. That won't show up when you're actually done with it. Okay, so here's the reason you guys are doing the rewrites for me. And I told you not to put in any marks or anything. It's because when I format, I normally copy. Now we're gonna see something really amazing about this template right now. Let's just say that's it. And I could actually, I'm gonna want to put chapter 1 or something there, right? So, and then here's the cool thing: you can make that in the center. It won't change the rest of the document. Also, let's say I want to put chapter head here. Insert picture. See, insert picture, profile. And let's say we were just doing, let's see. Let's say we were still doing, okay, let's just say that Asia is my chapter head picture. Okay? It'll go up there, and oh my god, it's huge, and we can't put chapter 1 on there, so let's just push it down with these little things on the edges. And you have, let's say that's your chapter head. It's really not, but let's say it is. And wow, poor Asia's had some weight gain problems there, I think. Okay, you go up here, and there's a little tiny anchor up here. Are you getting the anchor at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anchor that to your page, and I usually anchor it at the center and then just move to where I want it. But if you do not anchor your illustrations, what's going to happen when you go like, oh, I'm so hungry, and I'm going to go make some quesadillas and some chili, and you come back and all your pictures are on top of each other, and you get to start again. Now what we're going to do is, because we're learning, and Asia still has a weight gain problem. That's terrible what I did to Asia there. Don't tell Asia, okay, because they'll get really pissed. Okay, now, you're going to file, you're going to save as, and I'm just going to save this as an example. And then after you get a little bit more stuff in there, I want you to save it again so that you have a backup. Because if you get halfway through and your template glitches, for example, to spare, and erases 3 days of work, you aren't going to be in a good mood for a while. And your boyfriend's going to say, see, I told you. And then you're going to say, are you calling me fat? Okay, so now one really neat thing I want you to see about the template, because when you make the PDF, it's going to look like none of it's aligned, right? Okay, well, see how this is thinner on this side and fatter on that side on the next page? That's why it's unaligned. And the reason that they do that, okay, Sarah, we kind of need a book. We have no books. There are no books. Just wait. Okay, so the reason you have wider on one side and thinner on the other side in the same row is because that is your spine, that is your gutter. And the reason that is because on this side the page has to be attached, but you have to be able to read it. And on that side the page has to be attached and you have to be able to read it. So it's going to make it a different margin on each side. So don't worry about that. Okay, I also want you to see... No, I forgot. Okay, let's say we want to put... Now remember that people always, when you start reading, it's always an odd number. People like to start reading from this side of the book. So you want to start, and I don't know how to do table of contents yet. You want to start on page 3. Okay, so let's say I want to put in a chapter, and I'm going to put it in a different font. Let's say I want to use Black Cloak. Okay, let's just say 1, right? You can center the 1. It was not going to center the whole rest of the document. Okay, there's my chapter head, let's say. And now if you want to do drop caps, there is a way to make it go throughout. But in OpenOffice, I found that if you make one mistake, it will put it in the indent of every paragraph. So if you don't want that, say this is the first word of your story, and you just want that one to be different font, Black Cloak, and there you go. And then you just do that throughout. Now, when you want another page, you know, you just insert for your next chapter, or your next scene, or whatever it is. Now remember, what you think is a short novel is actually quite a bit longer. Because if you look at the size of your document paper and you look at the size of the paper in the book, there's a very big difference there. So what you have as 50 pages of writing, properly formatted, will be 100 pages of a book. So it's a good way to guesstimate it. Alright, you can find out anything else you need to know about formatting on YouTube. But this is your basic way to do this, and the reason I'm teaching you ladies this is because it's the bigger bucks. Especially if you learn how to change, you know, the pages left to right and everything else. But in the meantime, we have a working book. When you're finished with it, let's say I put all my words are already in there, okay? Then all you do is go up here and you file, export as a PDF, export, save, and then the PDF is the part that you send. Okay, that's basically it, and if you have any questions, I guess email me.